Hi, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about a problem that I think a lot of clients have and don't realize that they have. There's a standard for this issue that is a huge misconception. We're going to be talking about poop. So to start with, what is normal as far as how many bowel movements you should be having a day?
Right.
Because you should be going at least daily, not weekly.
Correct. Yes. So the first thing is that we should go every day, and really the rule of thumb is the concept that we should go after every meal. So if we're eating 3 times a day, we should be going 3 times a day. I don't find that happens for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think for even a lot of folks in the biological world would say if you're going twice a day and you feel evacuated, wow. Not bad. Yeah. If you go after every meal, typically like 4 hours after every meal, that would be fantastic, really healthy. As long as you're having a formed stool, right? It has a decent earth color to it, a nice brown color to it. You're not real gassy, and you feel evacuated afterwards. That's a great bowel movement.
Yeah. How about the different textures or floating, sinking?
All of that means something. All of that means something in regards to the flora in your gut and how your digestion is functioning. So, for instance, if your stool floats, it has a lot of gas in it. And that can be an indication that you're not digesting food and that you've got some kind of dysbiosis going on. Either there's fermentation happening in the gut, which is the idea of vegetable matter not completely digesting, or putrefaction, which is the idea that some of the meat's not digesting. Either way, you have a Tupperware container in the fridge and you stick it in there and you forget about it. After a while, it pops open and it smells pretty bad. Yeah. So it's the same thing in our gut. Constipation is kind of a pet peeve of mine because for me it's absolutely a precursor. If it's left unchecked and the person just kind of goes, well, that's normal for me, to real illnesses down the road. Because you're holding on to toxic waste, the body has to do something with that. It'll start to reabsorb some of that on some level. One of the best fixes for constipation is making sure you're drinking plenty of pure water. Because it takes a lot for the bowel in regards to water, which will come from the large intestines, will be flooded with some water so that you actually have a good evacuation. Good.
So after drinking water, are there any other home suggestions?
If I'm constipated, or just keep us regular? Sure. So the idea of fruits and vegetables, making sure you're getting good fiber, and all honesty, cow dairy has a lot to do with constipation and congestion in the whole body. So a lot of folks realize, well, if I eat a lot of cow dairy or if I'm drinking milk, my sinuses will be congested. But oftentimes it'll slow the bowel because it's an undigestible protein for the person, as well as just other issues in regards to the dairy. So I find that if we can get people off of dairy, get them on water, make sure that the diet has no preservatives and artificial flavors and colors, and relatively clean in regards to eating, then the bowel should turn on for us. The other issue is that there's some anatomical things that can happen, right? So you have a couple of valves in the large intestines that allow us to go to the bathroom. And if the one valve is open all the time, then the person tends to have a watery bowel and a lot of diarrhea. And they're going too much. And you don't want to go too much. You don't want to go 5 times a day. You don't want to go 6 times a day. There's something going on there. Okay? Unless we're eating a lot of food and you're grazing throughout the day, and that might be a little different. But generally, you need a formed stool, and if you're having any kind of soft or watery stool, then there's something going on in your bowel. So all of that can have different meanings in what's going on for somebody. So a lot of it has to do with the flora. A lot of it has to do with what we're eating. Stress can cause loose bowel. But ultimately, we're looking for a nice formed stool at least twice a day. Okay. All right, great. For more information, we'd love for you to check out our website. It's www.biologicalhealth.com. Thanks, and we'll see you again.